Hi Pisces, welcome to your life after the retrograde reading. So I'll be doing 4 different spreads. The relationship right now, hurt feelings, what do I need to learn, and where do we go from here? And I'll be using 4 different decks as well. Plus your oracle cards. Let's take a look, Pisces. Oh. Oh, Pisces, you're going through a lot of struggles in love. It's like you are asking the universe, why is it that my life is like this? You know? There's too much bitterness, anguish, pain. Alright, Pisces. You are so tired of the drama that's been going on in your life for the past 3 months. And it's like you've been dealing with same old stuff, same old problems, same old issues that it's like, you know, it's just like the version is just getting changed or altered from time to time, but it's same old problem. It always boils down into same bottom line. And you're already getting tired because you feel like your foundation is no longer there. Even the respect, you know, the love that you used to have, that you have started together, the way you look at each other is no longer the same. And even the way you communicate, it's very very neutral. It's like you're talking to a stranger with that cold stare, you know, in their eyes. So you don't know how to approach your partner. You don't know how to resolve the situation because your partner feels like dead on the inside, and it's like they're a zombie. Okay, especially if you're with a fire sign. Now you just want to give up on this situation, and you feel like if it can't be helped, or if there's no other way anymore, that they no longer want to, you know, save up the relationship or come to a solution or conclusion on how to work things out, then you're just pretty much ready to leave. The other person wants to talk to you, but they don't know how to start. They don't know how to open up because it's like they don't even know how will they start it or what are they gonna say. Okay, so I feel like it's still worth a second chance, but I feel like if you will still pursue in this relationship, the struggle will still continue. Now, if the fire sign will still be with you, they're going to continue being zombie, and they're going to continue faking the entire thing. Okay, I'm not saying that their love is a fake or their love is a lie, but it's like it's gonna be really hard for both of you because there are 2 different things already that you've been wishing and that you really want to, you know, do for yourselves, and you're no longer at the same page. You're no longer acting as one or thinking as one. Okay, plus the problem here is there is an outside influence. Let's see if it's a third party. Someone that they're not really telling to you, or someone that they've been keeping from you. This is more likely just around your neighborhood or just around your place. that they've been talking to every time that they want to vent out. How did they met? I feel like they're a mutual friend. That just so happens that they also live around the block. Well, wow. Okay, anyway. Now the hurt spread. You're willing to still open up your heart and make that offer, okay? And make that, like, to come up with a solution and work it out. And you're always struggling. You feel like your partner is too selfish. They're just keeping their emotions to themselves. They're not really paying attention to the problem, and they're not really paying attention to their, to your relationship that is already crumbling, that your foundation is already affected and now it's already hollow. Now, your partner feels so cut off and dry. They feel like they're winning, and they feel like they're getting what they want from you, or it's like they just want to punish you emotionally for some reason. And they're going to continue acting this way, playing like an authority in their own silent way. You want to leave. Both, from both ends and from both spread. You want to leave, you want things to end. And with your partner, it seems like they still want to continue, but they don't even know why. Or they can't even tell you what's the reason or what for. Okay? Until you're the one who'll make the decision that why. Like, why do we need to stay together? What's the reason? You feel like there's no enough reason for the two of you to still stay, and you're no longer happy with each other, and you've been living a very quiet and miserable life together. Let's take a look at what do I need to learn and where do we go from here. Five of Cups, Seven of Wands. The thing that you need to learn about love, learn how to identify the person that is worth fighting for. And the things that you need to learn about life, you always give your all to a relationship to the extent that you're ready to sacrifice everything that you have worked hard for. But at the end of the day, it's not really worth it. Okay? Let me finish this. Where do we go from here, spread? Okay? Alright. The problem is every time that you can see that there's already some red flags, you just like shrug it off. You just ignore the signs. It's like you are waiting for the fire to, to get bigger right before you extinguish it. And that is what you have to learn about love. When there's already some red flag signs, address it right away. Don't think that just because that you love each other, maybe it will progress, maybe it will develop, maybe it will change, maybe it will, maybe they will realize that, that you're already hurting, something like that, without even saying a word. Sometimes there are more people who's very insensitive and inconsiderate, and they don't really care what you feel or what you're going through. Know the person who is worth pursuing and who is worth saving or who is worth fighting for. Alright? Don't play like a hero, especially if you feel like they need you, whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically, emotionally. Now, what you need to learn about yourself, you can be very successful in your own way. But the problem here is you have that certain standard or bracket or idea about love. Try to step out of it and be a little bit more unconventional and free up your mind, or open up your heart and open up your mind, so that you'll be able to attract the right kind of love and the right kind of energy. Okay? Now, the thing that you need to learn about your future self and your future endeavors, well, there is somebody that you're going to be meeting soon, which is an air sign, and there will be a brand new beginning. And this is something that will be fulfilling or shaping up your world again. I hope this is not the reason why you want to leave the relationship. But then anyway, try to finish first, or at least resolve the problem before getting involved into another trouble or commitment. Okay? And when you're starting, don't forget to love yourself, and don't forget to, remain your independence, even if you're already one, even if you're already living together. Now, where do you go from here? Be careful with what you feel. Be careful with what your instincts are feeling or saying, because sometimes it's not only our fears and paranoia. Your partner is being too stubborn. They're acting like a stick in the mud, and they appear very cold and distant and callous and very insensitive. It's like they just stare at you like you don't really exist. You, on the other hand, you're very sensitive, and your emotions are really, really hurt right now. And they're, it's like you're about to burst, you're about to blow off, and you're about to lose it. You just want to make a brand new beginning altogether by yourself. And you are thinking about leaving your place or leaving your house. And I feel like taking your kids, if you already have one, and you'll be making a huge decision. You feel like you're already successful on your own, and you can simply support yourself and your kids, so you're not really worried about the finances and the support and stuff like that. But this is not something that should stop you, or that will stop you. But you know what? You will still get back together right after 3 months, because there is only a lesson that needs to be learned here. So this is not going to be a permanent separation, okay? And if ever that this air sign will come into your life, make sure that you're already done with, your current situation. Otherwise, you're the one who will be, paying for the karma, whether you are the victim here or not. And please take note that this is a general reading. It can be reversed. It can be the other way around. So it's already up to you. Okay? Now let's take a look at your happy change. Guardian of Action. Messenger of Abundance. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward, and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. This is by walking away. Guardian of Action, it's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun, so move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has a charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. Messenger of Abundance, wonderful news regarding your career. A new job, a promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. This situation may involve someone who's fun to be around and sometimes mischievous. This person, who may be you, is youthful, optimistic, and very clever. So anyway, that's it for you for this month, Pisces. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live video calls, register at my website at sophiaangel.net. It's free membership. We just made a few changes, and some of the pages there are still under construction because we are, renewing and changing a few stuff inside the website. Please take note that live video call and live phone calls, those are two different modules. And if you have any service related inquiries, please feel free to chat with our client service specialist or IT support. All right, blessings to you and have a great month of April.